Your goals require sacrifice. Now, I'm speaking from having watched my mates, some of them aspiring to be wealthy and rich, but in the words of Mr. Belmar, Nate Belmar, they want uphill results with downhill habits. Now, I want to make this video out of love for them, just because I'm rooting for them, because I want them to succeed as much as I do for anyone else. But I'm going to make this, not make it a sort of criticism for them, sort of the lessons we can learn from them, and sort of the observations I have made of myself and of them. Now, if you have a goal, for example, let's take entrepreneurship and let's take becoming wealthy, even 10K a month as a goal, just as an arbitrary goal. So we have the goal of wanting to make $10,000 a month. Now, instead of thinking the steps to get towards it, because it's going to take some time. In fact, you want to actually break it down in daily habits or daily actions. But let's look at the opposite side of it, things. Rather than things that we should do, let us look at things that we shouldn't do. Because as well, I get most of these data sets from Luke Belmar. He talks about how everything, I think from Leonardo da Vinci, how everything connects to each other. Sort of your goal of wanting $10,000 a month or becoming wealthy. What should you not do? Particularly with my mates, I see them going out to town, clubbing. And I believe that is an antithesis to the goal of wanting to become wealthy. Because there are times for celebration, there are times to be relaxed. Sort of looking at the Iman Ghazi side of having seasons of work, but then seasons of relaxation and recovery. But if you want to be wealthy, particularly at a young age like 25 or 30, you have to curate habits and make sacrifices towards this goal. For example, why would drinking be an antithesis to becoming wealthy? Well, alcohol. Simply, there's no good benefits to having alcohol. Simply, the only benefit is probably easing your own stress, and in a sad way, it's helping you not confront with reality. That's probably the only benefit of alcohol, and perhaps the socialization aspect, but that doesn't excuse the poor body treatment, the poor mental treatment, brain fog, increased stress thresholds. So you become even more stressed after you drink alcohol, your baseline threshold for stress lowers. That means the same amount of stress that you would have currently experienced in the past that wouldn't have made you so stressed will make you stressed. Those things, like spending money on a drug, essentially. Does this aid you in your goal of becoming wealthy? Probably not. It's the same with like fitness. Luke has talked about this, how fitness, being fit and strong, is actually a business play, because clients, your customers, the people you work with within your business will probably respect you more if you have developed a body and a mind that's curated. That's almost like the best analogy I just thought up is like a marble sculpture, like you have carved it out, simply because they give you the respect that you put in the time and work, putting yourself under physical stress to have the body that you have. Now, the antithesis of working out would probably be having a poor diet, sleeping late, drinking alcohol, doing drugs, like all these things. If you have the goal of wanting a six-pack abs, you can't be doing the antithesis, this opposite actions of the goal that you are wanting to achieve. And even within myself, like let's turn the focus onto myself, because I try and be conscious about it. I will admit my sleep is not on point. I should be waking up earlier so I can do things on my work. I will say. It's probably me wanting to be wealthy. I should stick to a routine and stick to discipline in all aspects of your life, or my life. So being disciplined by working out 6 days a week, going to sleep earlier and waking up earlier, not actually using social media, which I'm cutting back on, and being more productive by practicing how to speak, by outreaching on LinkedIn, like all these things I know what I must do. And having that consciousness is probably also the first step of achieving these goals. Is once you become conscious of what sacrifices you're not taking to achieve this goal, you'll then strive to do it. Because whatever is not measured cannot be improved. So if you cannot measure the progression of your goal through daily actions or habit, whether it be a habit tracker, or I must do a certain amount of videos each day, or I must do a certain amount of ad copy, or whatever goal you have in mind, broken down in daily habits, it will never improve. Even to myself, I need to get back into the habit of meditation. Having done it for like 3 months and now for a month or so, having not meditated, it's probably better for my business and better for my entrepreneurship having a clear mind wherever and whenever throughout the whole day. And that can be practiced through meditation. Now, will I criticize my friends? I like one of the Stoics saying, it's be critical of yourself but be lenient onto others. As much as I probably should bring about it, again, it's not my life, it's their life to choose. It's their choice to indulge in the pleasure rather than focusing towards their goal. Because a goal without action is simply a wish. You're simply desiring. You're simply daydreaming because you're not saying to yourself, I will take the necessary actions needed to achieve this goal. You simply, it would be nice if I have $1 million in the bank without any effort. Of course it would be nice. Who wouldn't want it? And I think from Atomic Habits, talking about goals, the difference between people having the same goal is it's the amount of sacrifice they're willing to take to achieve that goal. Because everyone wants to be rich. I believe that. The people who don't want to be rich are probably the Buddhist monks or people who are fulfilled or wealthy in other areas. Probably not in the physical realm, probably the spiritual realm. But that's a wish, that's a desire. But the ones who are working towards it, now it's a goal. So think of what current habits you're doing that is hindering you from achieving the goals you want to achieve. And I'm particularly focusing on entrepreneurship because the reason why I like entrepreneurship is because everything connects to everything. Your personal life will affect your work life. It will affect your entrepreneurship, your business. The kind of person you're outside of the office is the person that you are in the office. I truly believe. It's like excellence in all areas. So for you to have a crap diet, not have enough sleep, drink alcohol, indulge in pleasure, like all these things, is going to reflect your work, the work you choose. Now, this might be cope. You might say, I haven't worked hard because I haven't gotten the opportunity to choose a vehicle for me to drive and build my wealth. That hence why I haven't worked so hard. It's like each job you attain, each dollar you attain, each step forward, it's a step forward towards your goal. So start simply by working hard. Even if it's in a job that's not really It's just to fill the time before you get another job that will help you with your skill building and entrepreneurship. But even then, like outside of your free time, start reading books, meditating. I did the book reading, but not the meditating. But I'll change that. Exercising, socializing, learning new skills, reading on topics that you want to actually read on due to your own curiosity, drinking filtered water, not tap water. If you know, you know. Luke Belmont. Making videos, like all these productive things, rather than spending it on social media or spending it on wasting your time doing something else or procrastinating. Because what I find as well is we're just fearful. We're fearful that our habits, our good habits that we aim to execute, which are hard, are not going to fruit us results. But we know with these pleasures, these instant gratification and these dopamine, the reward's already instant, but the side effects, the weakness, the bad side, the disadvantages rather than the benefits will compound exponentially. So learn how you must sacrifice in order for your goal, in order to achieve your goal. And look at your life holistically. Just don't think life, your personal life, your business, your family life, they're disconnected. It's all connected. I truly believe that. The person you are at work is the person you are at home, the person you are with your friends. You want to curate a life where it's holistic, not balanced, holistic, where it's excellence in all areas. So to learn from that, to learn that there will be necessary sacrifices for your goals, and taking them, it should be an achievement. Like the process is the prize. Learn to sacrifice, learn to recognize when a habit or a bad habit is going to hinder you or actually push you forward towards your goal. So having that consciousness is going to be a big advantage on this journey. So if you find this video useful, thank you for watching.